Hey there. Have you ever woken up in the morning and felt like your body just isn't moving the way it used to? Maybe your knees creak a little louder, or your back reminds you of every chair you've sat in over the years. I get it, aging can feel like a sneaky guest that shows up uninvited and overstays its welcome. But here's the good news, you don't have to let it take over. Staying active, even in small, gentle ways, can make a world of difference. It's not about running marathons or lifting heavy weights, it's about moving your body in ways that feel good and keep you strong, flexible, and full of life. That's why I'm so excited to share something special with you today. We're going to walk through 10 gentle exercise routines that are perfect for anyone over 60, routines that don't require fancy equipment or a gym membership, just a little space and a willingness to give it a try. These are simple moves designed to boost your energy, ease those aches and pains, and help you feel more like yourself again. Whether you're someone who's always loved staying active or you're just looking for a way to get started, there's something here for you. So, grab a comfy spot, maybe a glass of water, and let's dive in together. Let's start with something so easy you can do it right now, even while you're watching this. It's called the seated leg lift. Picture this. You're sitting in your favorite chair, maybe the one by the window where you like to sip your morning coffee. Sit up nice and tall, shoulders relaxed, feet flat on the floor. Now, slowly lift one leg straight out in front of you, keeping it as straight as you can without locking your knee. Hold it there for a couple of seconds, just long enough to feel your thigh muscles wake up, then gently lower it back down. Try that with the other leg, and keep going, alternating sides for about 10 lifts each. It's like giving your legs a little pep talk, reminding them they've still got strength in there. I love this one because you can do it anytime, watching TV, chatting with a friend, or even waiting for the kettle to boil. It's a quiet way to build up those leg muscles, which helps with balance and makes getting up and down a bit easier. Now, if you're feeling good after that, let's take it up a notch. But don't worry, we're still keeping it gentle. This next one's called the arm reach, and it's fantastic for loosening up your shoulders and upper back. You can stay seated for this if you'd like, or stand if you're feeling steady. Imagine you're reaching for something just out of grasp, like a jar of cookies on a high shelf. Stretch one arm straight up toward the ceiling, letting your fingers spread wide like you're waving to the sky. Feel that nice stretch along your side? Hold it for a few seconds, then bring it back down and switch to the other arm. Do this about 5 times on each side, nice and slow. I remember my Aunt Clara used to do this every morning while her toast was in the toaster. She'd say it made her feel taller and ready to take on the day. It's amazing how something so simple can open up your chest and make breathing feel a little lighter, especially if you've been sitting for a while. Alright, you're doing great so far. Let's move on to one that's perfect for keeping your hips happy, the standing side step. If you've got a sturdy chair or a countertop nearby, feel free to hold on for balance. Stand with your feet about hip width apart, knees soft, not stiff. Now, take a small step to the side with your right foot, like you're stepping over a little puddle. Follow it with your left foot so you're back to standing tall, then step the other way. Keep it slow and controlled. Almost like a gentle dance, maybe imagine you're swaying to some old tunes you love. Try this for about 10 steps each way. This one's a gem because it works those hip muscles that help you stay steady on your feet. I've seen folks at the community center light up when they realize how much stronger they feel after just a few days of this. Plus, it's a sneaky way to get your heart pumping without even breaking a sweat. You're already on your way to feeling more limber and alive, aren't you? These little moves might not seem like much, but they add up, trust me. Now that we've got your legs, arms, and hips moving, let's explore something that'll wake up your whole body in the gentlest way possible. And that's where this next one comes in. It's called the chair squat, and it's like a secret weapon for keeping your legs strong without overdoing it. You don't need to be a fitness guru to pull this off, I promise. Grab that sturdy chair you've been using, the one that doesn't wobble, and stand right in front of it with your feet about shoulder width apart. Imagine you're about to sit down for a quick rest, but here's the trick, lower yourself toward the seat nice and slow, bending your knees and sticking your hips back a bit, like you're reaching for the cushion. You don't even have to sit all the way down, just hover for a second, then push through your heels to stand back up. Try that 5 or 6 times, taking it at your own pace. If you need to, rest your hands on the chair arms for a little extra support. My neighbor Tom swears by this one. He says it's made getting out of his recliner feel less like a wrestling match. It's all about building that quiet strength in your thighs and hips, so everyday things like walking to the mailbox or climbing a few stairs don't feel so daunting. Feeling those legs waking up? Good, because now we're going to shift gears and give your back a little love with something called the seated twist. This one's perfect if you've ever felt that stiffness creep in after sitting too long, like when you've been lost in a good book or watching the grandkids play. Sit up tall in your chair again, feet flat on the floor, shoulders relaxed. Place your right hand on your left knee, and gently twist your upper body to the left, like you're peeking over your shoulder to see who's coming up the driveway. Don't force it, just go as far as feels comfortable, hold it for a couple of breaths, then come back to center. Switch sides, left hand on right knee, and twist the other way. Do this about 4 times each side, nice and easy. I used to do this with my mom while we chatted over tea, and she'd always say it felt like wringing out a sponge, getting rid of that tightness in her back. It's a gentle way to keep your spine flexible and ease that tension we all carry around sometimes. Alright, you're on a roll now, and I bet you're starting to see how these little moves can fit into your day without much fuss. Let's keep the momentum going with one that's great for your balance, the heel-to-toe walk. This one's a bit like playing a game, and you can do it anywhere you've got a clear path, like down your hallway or along the kitchen counter. Stand up straight, arms out to your sides if you need a little steadiness, and place the heel of one foot right in front of the toes of the other, like you're walking a tightrope, but don't worry, there's no circus required here. Take about 10 slow steps forward, keeping your eyes ahead, not down at your feet. If you've got a wall or counter nearby, let your fingers brush it for support. Then turn around and come back. I remember trying this with my uncle at a family picnic. He laughed the whole time, saying it felt like he was sneaking around as a kid again. It's amazing how something so simple can train your balance and make you feel more confident on your feet. These moves are like little gifts you give yourself, small efforts that pay off in big ways. You're strengthening your legs, loosening up your back, and steadying your steps, all without breaking a sweat or needing a gym pass. Now that we've got you moving from head to toe, let's add a little stretch that'll make your whole body thank you. And that brings us to this next one, the wall push-up, which is like a friendly hug for your arms and chest. You don't need to drop to the floor for this, no full push-ups here. Just find a clear spot on a wall, maybe near your living room or kitchen. Stand about an arm's length away, feet hip-width apart, and place your hands flat on the wall at shoulder height. Now, lean in slow and steady, bending your elbows like you're giving the wall a little nudge, then push yourself back to standing. Try this about 8 or 10 times, keeping it smooth and easy. If it feels too much, step a little closer to the wall to lighten the load. My friend Margaret started doing these while waiting for her soup to heat up, and she says her arms feel stronger for carrying groceries now. It's a quiet way to build up that upper body strength, and it's amazing how much better you feel when you can lift things without a struggle. Now that your arms are feeling the love, let's stretch things out with the shoulder roll, perfect for shaking off that stiffness we all get from time to time. You can sit or stand for this one, whatever feels right. Picture yourself shrugging off a long day, lift your shoulders up toward your ears, then roll them back and down in a nice, slow circle. Do that 5 times, then switch directions, rolling them forward for another 5. Keep it gentle, like you're loosening up before a cozy evening. I used to do this with my dad after we'd been gardening. He'd say it felt like his shoulders were thanking him for the break. It's such a simple way to keep your upper back and neck happy, especially if you've been sitting or hunched over a puzzle for a while. Alright, we're almost there, and this next one's a treat for your whole body, the standing stretch. Stand tall, feet together, and reach both arms up overhead, like you're trying to touch the ceiling or grab a bit of sunshine. Stretch up as far as feels good, letting your body lengthen from your toes to your fingertips, then slowly lower your arms back down. Take a deep breath in as you reach up, and let it out as you come down. Do this 4 or 5 times, nice and easy. I love this one because it's like hitting the reset button. My cousin Linda does it every afternoon and says it makes her feel taller and lighter, like she's ready for whatever's next. It's a gentle way to open up your chest, stretch your sides, and just feel more alive. And for our last move, let's wind down with something calm and grounding, the ankle circle. Sit back in your chair, lift one foot off the ground, and draw little circles in the air with your ankle, like you're tracing the rim of a teacup. Go 5 times one way, then switch directions for another 5. Switch legs and do the same. If your ankles ever feel stiff in the morning, this is your go-to. It's like giving them a little massage without any fuss. I've seen folks at the senior center pair this with a cup of coffee and a good chat, and it's a perfect way to keep those joints moving smoothly. So there you have it, 10 gentle ways to keep your body strong, flexible, and full of energy, all from the comfort of your own space. From lifting your legs in your chair to stretching up to the sky, these moves are like little steps toward feeling your best, no matter your age. It's not about doing them all at once or pushing too hard, it's about finding what works for you and making it a part of your day, like a quiet promise to yourself. Small changes like these can lift your spirits, ease those everyday aches, and remind you how much your body can still do. I'd love to hear from you. What did you think of these? Have you tried any yet, or is there one you're excited to start with? Drop a comment below and let me know. I'm always so inspired by your stories. If you enjoyed this, give it a thumbs up, and hit that subscribe button so we can keep exploring ways to live well together. Here's to moving, stretching, and thriving at any age. Cheers to you.